kindergarten, and welcome back to another day of learning on our channel. Let's get right into today's date. So yesterday was Tuesday the 19th, as you see here. 1 and a 9 is the 19th. Today is Wednesday. What is the date? What would come after 19? 20. If you said 20, you are correct. So I'm going to write a 2 and a 0 for 20. We are in the month of May, May, and we are in the year 2020. So down here, I'm going to write my date on our whiteboard. I'm going to start with May. So we're going to put M-A-Y for May. We're going to put our date, which is the 20th. So a 2 and a 0, comma, and our year, which is 2020. And on today, Wednesday, May 20th, 2020, we have some new things to get into. So first we're going to do our large card sounds. Then we're going to get into our digraphs. Then we have 2 new trick words to learn today. So we're going to be practicing sentence structure while we do our new trick words. We're also going to get into something new called sentence dictation. And the way this works is that I'm going to be writing sentences and you guys are going to be practicing reading them. So it's a little bit similar to when we do our sentence structure up here on the board, but you'll see a bit of a difference when we get started on that, okay? So let's get right into our large card sounds. I have them here. Are you guys ready? All right. We're going to start with M, man, I, itch, A. J, jug, J. C, cat, K. N, nut, N. S, snake, S. Z, zebra, Z. P, pan, P. E, ed, E. B, bat, B. K, kite, K. D, dog, D. G, game, G. R, rat, O, octopus, ah. A, apple, ah. H, hat, X, fox, X. V, van, V. W, wind, W. F, fun, F. T, top, T. L, lamp, Q, queen, qu. Y, yellow, yeah. And U, up, All right, let's get into our digraph sound. I will say it first. You guys will echo after me. We are going to start with SH, ship, sh. All right. WH, whistle, w. TH, thumb, CH, chin, ch. And last at the end, we have CK, sock, k. All right, let's move into our new trick words for today. Here are our new trick words. We're going to be doing OR, or, which is right here. And we're going to be practicing FOR, for. Now remember, trick words, we do not tap out. So you have to practice and remember them so you can use them in sentences. So when we use the word or, we use it to compare two or more different things. Okay? So it's this one or that one. This person or that person. Example, this color or that color. When we use the word for, we use it in reference to giving to something or someone. So this is for that person. This is for that thing. That is for that. All right? We're going to practice using these in sentences today. So Miss Maynard is going to do something a bit different today. And instead of using her whiteboard, she's going to be writing her sentences right here. Just so you guys can see the way I write on Fundations paper. All right? So when you guys are writing, you have a better reference. So our first sentence, I'm going to write at the top here. Our second sentence, I'm going to practice down here on the second line. And we're going to do the same thing when we do sentence dictation. So let me get started on our first sentence. Pay attention to the way Miss Maynard writes her sentences. She starts with a capital, she ends with a period, and she leaves a space between each word. So this is our first sentence. All right, so our sentence was pretty long, and Miss Maynard had to jump down to the second line to finish it. But let's make sure I wrote my sentence correctly. So did I start with a capital? I did. Did I end with a period? No, but I ended with a question mark. So this lets us know that I am asking a question. Did I leave a space between each line? Yes, I did. And And pay attention to the way I finished my sentence. So because there was no more space on the end here, Miss Maynard went down to the next line and started right under the first word. All right? So I'm going to read this sentence, and you guys are going to point out to me which word is our new trick word, or. All right? Are you guys ready? Do you want this or that? I'm going to read it again. Do you want this or that? Help me identify the word or. If you pointed to this word right here, you are correct. What do we do with trick words? We circle them. Just like that. Do you want this or that? Nice job. Let's move on to our second sentence. So I think we can get it down on the last line. Let's try that so we can have both in the frame. Let's just, all right. Again, pay attention to the way Miss Maynard writes her sentences. Oops, made a mistake. Where's my eraser? It's okay to make mistakes. All right, let's make sure Miss Maynard wrote her sentence correctly. Did I start with a capital letter? Yes, I did. Did I end with a period? I did. Did I leave a space between each word? Yes, I did. Now, I want you guys to help me find our new trick word, for. I'm going to read the second sentence, and you guys are going to help me identify our new trick word, for. This book is for you. I'm going to read that again. This book is for you. Help me identify the trick word, for. If you pointed to this word, you are correct. What do we do with our trick words? We circle them. There we go. Good job. You guys are getting so good at trick words. I'm going to put a few more sentences in the description box below that you guys can practice with, okay? All right, let's move right into our sentence dictation. So the way this is going to work is that I am going to write a sentence here on my board, and you guys are going to help me read each sentence, all right? So I need you guys to be practicing and reading out loud while I point to each word, and when I scoop, we're practicing reading with fluency, okay? Moms, dads, aunties, uncles, cousins, whoever you're with, can always record you practicing reading and sending them so I can see and I can shout you out for your good practice, okay? So let's get started on our first sentence. I'm going to write it up here, and then you guys are going to help me read, okay? All right, so I'm going to circle our trick word for you guys so we know that's a trick word, right? started with my capital. I ended with my period. I left a space between each word. So let's start off by figuring out each word on its own. E, G. Remember, you should be reading out loud at home. I'm going to sound it out, but you blend it and read this word, okay? E, G. Next, A, D. A, D. All right. I know this word is the because we circled it to identify our trick word. This word now, I think you guys should know this color. R, E, D. A, T. Good. All right. So we have I'm going to scoop this. I'm going to read it, and then you guys are going to echo after me. Ready? Meg had the red hat. You go. Nice. Moving on, let me write our second one right here. Now pay close attention to what I write for the second sentence, okay? Do you notice something about this sentence? Yep, so this is the same sentence. We just changed the first word or the name. So I'm going to circle this one, and then we're going to figure out what this changed to. So let's sound out or tap that out. Ready? P, A, T. P, A, T. Did you say pat? If you said pat, that's right. Great job. Let me scoop this so we can read this with fluency. All right? You guys are going to read that. Go ahead. Good job. Again, I'm going to add a few more sentences, maybe one or two, in the description box below so you guys can continue practicing. Last, I want to go over all our trick words that we know so far. Okay? Now, since we are in a new unit, I'm going to be moving a little bit quicker. I'm going to be moving quickly through these trick words. So we're going to read them and then we're going to move on. So we're going to start with of, echo. Good. Was, are, and, is, his, as, has, to, the, they, you, we, he, she, be, me, I, And then today's new trick words, or 4. All right. So that is all. Hold on. That is all for today, guys. Again, I'm going to be leaving sentences in the description box below for you guys to practice with. I'm also going to put a list of all the trick words that we've learned so far. Please remember your Fundations test is due today. Please take a picture and send that in to myself, Ms. G, or Ms. Shema by the end of the day. Your unit test is due today. Continue to practice, practice, practice. Do your 30 minutes of reading and your 30 minutes of math. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye, kindergarten.